They ruined me. I don't even know. I'm like, he's just Ken. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Hey everyone, if you're new here, my name's Lottie, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday, and I thought it would just be fun to start a little vlog over the next few days. I just wanted to chat, catch up with y'all, and do some cozy hobbies. I thought it'd be really fun to do like a doing bookish things vlog or like a cozy hobby vlog, and this may just kind of be a combination of the two. If you didn't know, I'm 26 years old, I work a corporate 9 to 5, I live in Atlanta, and I love making YouTube videos for fun. I'm really trying to challenge myself to stay off social media on the weekends, like enjoy my time off. I really need to work on my dopamine addiction, so I'm trying to just get into things that will help with that. It got really bad in January. I was definitely doom scrolling so much. I just think with all of the world events that were happening. So part of me doing these hobbies is to try to like reel in my like impulsiveness a little bit and just like slow down. So that's the goal. I thought we could do a little bit of reading. I thought we also could maybe do some cozy gaming. I love Animal Crossing. Please let me know in the comments down below if any of you all love Animal Crossing. I'm obsessed. I haven't played it in like months because I have a personality where I hyperfixate on things super easily. And I got to the point with Animal Crossing where I literally was doing nothing else. I had to just like go cold turkey on it for a while, but I do feel like I could kind of get back into it. The problem is that currently my island theme on Animal Crossing is fall themed and it's like 90% done. I either need to like finish my fall island and then upload it to a dream address and then scrap my island and start over, or I don't know. I was also thinking about playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
I don't play World of Warcraft.
Butters, you said you're on your computer all the time.
Yeah, but I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
But like, actually, I want to try it. We may do some of that and try to play it together. I don't know if I can screen record my Switch, but maybe I'll try to Google it. I also need to update my reading journal for January. I still haven't done that. Also just want to make progress on my February TBR. So those are kind of my updates to start us off. But before we dive into the vlog, I actually got a Valentine's Day Sonny Angel. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. It is the Sonny Angel minifigure charm Kiss Kiss series. I opened my very first Sonny Angel in a vlog back in the fall, and since then we have developed a bit of an army. I think I have 7 Sonny Angels now, so this will be Sonny Angel number 8. So as you can see, I've slightly lost my mind, but these are just the cutest. There's literally not one Sonny Angel in this package that I wouldn't want to get, and I don't have like a keychain Sonny Angel, so I also just thought it'd be so fun to have a little keychain one, and they're just so freaking adorable. So I thought we could open this together. If you're unaware of what a Sonny Angel is, because like the people who know, but the people who don't are so confused by this. They're just cute and cozy and fun. They're basically these little collectible figurines, and they're these little cherub figures, so they're these little like baby angel boys. You can buy them in these blind boxes, so you don't know which one you're gonna get. You know like the options you could get, but not which one, so it's kind of fun to like gamble and see which one you're gonna get. So that's kind of the vibe with them. I thought we could open this together, so let's do it. Let's open him up. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Can you guys see? Wait. It's so cute. Oh my god. Stop. I don't have a bunny yet, so I'm so excited to have the little bunny one. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so adorable. It has like a little kiss on his cheek, and then his shirt says XOXO. I love him. And I think this is just, yeah, keychain stuff. This on like that. He is so cute. That was such a high. Okay, let's talk reading because I'm in the mood to read right now and need to take advantage of that. So what I am currently reading is The Favorites by Lane Fargo. I finished Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies like a day or 2 ago, and I'm still thinking on my rating. I think it's like a 3.75 or a 4 for me. That's like definitely a mood book for me at least. It was a super cozy fantasy, and I just like can't decide if I like cozy fantasy or not, because I think when it comes to fantasy, it's just like I'm so used to there being more like high stakes and like drama, and sometimes it's like a little weird to like be in a fantasy world and just like be vibing. And I think I liked it, and I also am trying to parse whether it's like me or the book. I'm constantly trying to parse that because I feel like if I have like a stressful work week and I can't focus on reading or something, I'm like, wait, is this book not good? And I'm like, no, maybe I'm just like not sleeping that much this week because I'm stressed and busy and like I can't focus for other reasons. So that's another like element I feel like that I'm starting to realize more and more goes into my rating, and I'm trying trying to kind of separate it. But this is a book that everyone is talking about and reading right now. This book is basically about two figure skaters, or ice dancers, I think is officially like what the sport is, Katarina and Heath. And honestly, it's kind of giving like a combination of a lot of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books. It's almost like the athleticism piece of like Carrie Soto is back. And then it's also kind of giving like Daisy Jones the way that it's like written. There's like a documentary is the way the book starts. I'm literally on page 19, but what do you call that style? Like an audio rec, like anyways, I can't think of it. But basically Katarina and Heath become a formidable duo on the ice until a shocking incident at the Olympic Games brings their partnership to a sudden end. As the 10-year anniversary of their final skate approaches, an unauthorized documentary reignites the public fascination with Katarina and Heath. That's kind of the vibe. I'm so excited to read this, and I feel like an ice skating, ice dancing vibe right now in the winter is perfect, but I still want the like drama and like fast pacedness of it all. So I'm so excited to read this. I think I'm gonna sit here and read for a few hours. It's just about 3:30 right now. And then I think Anders and I were maybe gonna do like a cozy date night tonight and watch Harry Potter. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you guys, I brought these with me to read. So I wanted to give you an update on headphones because I feel like I get a lot of questions about what headphones I use, why I wear headphones when I'm reading, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna keep this quick, but I wanna give you the information needed. Also, I feel like the lighting is so like not okay. I feel like that's better. First question I'm going to answer is, why do you wear headphones when you're reading? For me, I have ADHD. When I put headphones on or my blue light glasses on, I just feel more like focused and like quiet and calm. It's like something about it like feels like almost like a weighted blanket. It like centers me a little bit. I can get distracted by the littlest thing, and it's really frustrating and something that I can't really help. And so it just helps me stay focused while I'm reading. The next question I get is, what are you listening to? So usually when I have my headphones on, I'm listening to one of three things. First would be just like brown noise. Brown noise is at like a lower frequency than white noise, so it's not as like piercing. It's like a lower hum, if that makes sense. I love brown noise. And then I also really like jazz for reading, or just instrumental kind of music. And then of course, sometimes I also do listen to the audiobook, especially if I can find a free copy of it, like through the library, which a lot of people call that immersive reading. Now let's talk about what headphones I use. So for the past 2.5 years, I have had these Apple AirPods Max. I got them in August of 2022. So I'm a veteran of these. Mine look like this, and I just have these like covers on them, but they're the green ones of the like original model with the lightning cable charger. And I probably would have told you that I really love these, but they're not worth the money. And now I would say I probably don't really love them, and they're not worth the money. The main problem with them is that they're so heavy. They are the heaviest headphones you literally will ever hold. I realized the other day they were giving me like the worst headache, and I just like had enough. Also, the battery life on them is not very good at all. If you have these and love them, more power to you. I had them and loved them for forever. And so if you just want them for like how cute they are, I get it for sure. They're freaking adorable, and I love all the different like cases you can get for them. But basically, Anders, my boyfriend, had these Sony WH-1000XM5 headphones, and they're just like the popular Sony headphones. I tried them on and worked the whole day yesterday from home with them because he doesn't always take them to the office. And I asked if I could try them out, and he said yes. And so I literally had them on for like 6 hours yesterday editing a video for my corporate job. Literally felt like I didn't have headphones on. They weigh almost nothing. I feel like the thing is with headphones is like your ears are always going to kind of like get sore and hurt after a certain amount of time. Like that's just inevitable. My ears did not start hurting wearing the Sony headphones yesterday until, like, I kid you not, 5 hours in to wearing them. I just was like blown away by how comfortable they were. I actually got a pair of headphones like Anders. I literally ordered them on Amazon this morning, and they came today, and I'm so excited to be using them for like reading and just work and everything now. But here are my new headphones. I'm so excited about them. They're in this like dusty rose color. I forget exactly what it's called. I'll put it on the screen, but they just released this colorway like back in November. I just think they're so pretty. It's such like a feminine neutral that I really like, and they just are so lightweight. Like, I really can't say enough good things so far. I mean, I know it's day one and I just spent money on these, so obviously I'm going to be like, yeah, these are so much better. If you want the like aesthetic, cute headphones, of course, the AirPods Max are great. But if you find that they're really heavy or you get headaches easily, but you still want like a luxury pair, I like these. So that was a really long-winded update about all of my headphone stuff, but I do just get quite a few questions about all that. So I wanted to have a video I could point to that had a few answers. So I'm going to put these on, listen to some jazz for reading, and get back to reading the favorites. I'm so excited. guys, it's a bit later now and I have just been kind of on again, off again reading the favorites all afternoon. I had to like run a few errands and stuff. And I put on the audiobook in the car for just a minute on Spotify and I was liking it, but I wasn't liking it as much as I was liking reading it. Anyways, I got to page like 75, but it goes really fast. The chapters are like 2 or 3 pages each. It is definitely like pretty addictive and I really like the writing style so far. But Anders and I want to have our little movie date night. So we were planning to watch Harry Potter, but I asked Anders if it would be okay if we watch I, Tanya, which is a movie that came out I think in like 2017 or 18. It's all about Tanya Harding, who's a famous figure skater. The Favorites is definitely talking about like ice dancing, but it has Margot Robbie in it and I'm pretty sure it was nominated for some Oscars and stuff. I'll have to look it up. But I've been meaning to watch that movie for like years now and just never got around to it. I can feel the hyperfixation coming on about ice dancing and ice skating. And Anders kindly said that we can watch I, Tanya because he hasn't seen it either. So we're gonna switch up the vibes and do that tonight instead of Harry Potter. But we're having a little bit of an earlier movie night, so I may get back to reading after the movie. I am just really excited about this book. So I do kind of wish we got POV chapters from, I don't even know, I'm like, he's just Ken, from Heath, the male partner. Heath has just always been like down bad for Katerina and he's just loved her like his whole life. And she's the one with this big dream. So he's really doing this for her. So there's that whole dynamic with the skating too. Like it's not also his dream, which I feel like makes the tension really good and interesting. So yeah, loving it. We're gonna watch I, Tanya. Hey guys, it's the next day. So today's Sunday. I haven't done any reading today and it's literally like 3 p.m. And the reason I'm just now updating you is because I went to breakfast with my parents and with Anders, and then my mom and I actually split off and we went to Target this morning from like 10 to 12 and we're shopping around there for a while. Then we went to Anthropologie and got some stuff and now here we are. So I did a bit of shopping today, and if you guys don't like the haul portions, I'm gonna try to timestamp out this vlog. I know sometimes I feel like I care about hauls and then other times I don't. It kind of depends on the creator. Sometimes if I like have a similar sense of style to them, I always want to get Rex, but then if I feel like our styles are different, I don't care as much. So no worries if you don't like this section as much. Like I said, I'll timestamp it out. Feel free to skip around. But I just thought since I spent a big chunk of my day shopping around, I would show you what I picked up because I got some really cute things for spring. Okay, for starters from Target, I got these shoes. I was looking at these last year and then they just kept like selling out online, but I still was thinking about them this year and I just think they're so cute. They're like a rattan fabric and they're just like a little sandal. I got this sweater on clearance. It was only $10, but it's just like a cropped red sweater. And because all of the sports teams in Atlanta are red, the Atlanta Braves team colors are red, Atlanta United, the Falcons, the Georgia Bulldogs, like I just am always needing red stuff. And of course, working for Coca-Cola as well, I feel like red is just, it's a staple in my wardrobe. So I didn't have just like a sweater like this. And since it was $10, I was like, yeah, I'll get that. Then I also got this tank for literally $8. It's just like a white tank, but it just has this little red heart in the middle. I just thought it was cute. Then I got this kind of like jersey shirt, a good layering piece. This is a medium and I just thought it was cute and cozy for spring. I also got this kind of like a crochet short sleeve shirt with the red and the cream stripes. Okay, and then what I'm most excited for from Target are these shorts. So I got them in like 4 different colors, but they're just these like boxer shorts that are super on trend right now. But each of these was only $15 and I got them all in medium, but they are just so freaking cute. These are like a poppy, like red pink and then like a lighter pink. These were like the same product because they both have this little like flower thing in the front, but these are like a darker blue and a lighter blue pinstripe one. I'll try to find as much as I can and link it because trust, these are so cute. And I went to Anthropologie and they were selling shorts like this for literally $36, I think, and these were $15 each. So I also got these. They're like a mint green, and then I got these like light pink ones with like some dark blue and white stripes. So I'm just obsessed. I work from home a lot of days and I just think the like boxer shorts is such a cute trend. Oh, and then I also got these lemon socks at Target. They're so cute. Okay, then from Anthropologie, I got 3 things. So I got this one tank and it was only, I think like $30 something, 32. And it just looks like this. It looks tiny, but it stretches. I just like the colors. And honestly, looking at it, you can't really tell about the texture, but it's like the most buttery soft thing. It just is like so comfy. Other 2 things I got from Anthro are just 2 like cardigan button-up sweaters. So I got this first one that's red and it has these scalloped kind of what do you call it? Edges, I guess. And I thought this could be really cute to pair with the heart tank. And then the thing I'm most excited about from Anthro is this Pilcrow sweater, but it's just this like striped, knitted, colorful sweater. And I love it. Those are the things I picked up today while shopping around with my mom. I also got some new Pura inserts for our Pura diffuser. Here's one of them. I got lavender balsam. This is a really good scent right now. I got this recommendation from my brother's girlfriend, Sophie, and it's just kind of like a nice fresh mix. You get like the lavender of like the spa kind of vibe. And then the balsam is kind of this like undertone of like a wintry smell. And it's just like, it's perfect for this time of year. So, and that is officially everything I got while shopping with my mom today. So a good solid haul. There's nothing like going to Target with your mom. You know what I mean? I feel like I always find so much more because we're just like helping each other shop and like hyping each other up. When I go by myself, I always talk myself out of things. And then when I go with my mom, I always end up with so much more than I think I'm going to get. But anyway, I'm honestly just kind of like decompressing now. I feel like I'm a bit tired from just being out and about all day. So definitely want to just like rest and unwind. I'm going to put all this away and then we will check back in. Okay, it's been like an hour and I've just been like tidying up the apartment, replacing the Pura scents. I watered all of our plants. I'm just kind of doing Sunday reset things, honestly. I want to get back to my cozy hobby vlog though, so I'm back. Basically, I have switched to listening to the favorites on audiobook on Spotify right now because my hours just renewed and it's on there for free. So I'm listening to that while I'm like doing chores around the apartment right now. But I also really want to update my reading journal. So I thought that'd be really fun to do that together. You guys really seem to love my video where I set up my reading journal. So if you've missed that, definitely check it out. But I need to go through and fill out all of the different spreads for the month of January and then set up like my February TBR page and stuff. I basically just started going through like Pinterest and pulling out some inspiration photos. I'll show you what I end up printing out. Anyways, I'm just kind of gathering all the different things that I need right now and was listening to the audiobooks. Okay, it's been an hour or two. I printed out everything, cut everything out. What I'm gonna do to start is just go through these front pages and update them. So like my 2025 book count. I didn't update the like reading records page yet at all. So I'm gonna log all of the books I read in January. Hey guys, it's like 11:30 now. I have been working on my reading journal all night. It takes so long to do like a couple pages in my reading journal. I didn't realize what a big time commitment it was going to be, but I also really enjoy it and I get really into it, which is why it takes me so long. So anyway, I am exhausted. I'm taking a break. I didn't quite finish it tonight. I have one more page to do tomorrow. I have been listening to the favorites while I've been working on it. I'm like 60% of the way through the book now. I will say I like the audiobook and it's a good audiobook, but I definitely still think I like the book a little bit better reading it. I don't know, it's dragging a little bit. I feel like this book's a little longer than maybe it needs to be, but I'll give more thoughts tomorrow. Honestly, my brain is not working well at all right now. I need to go to bed because I'm so tired, but I will see you guys tomorrow. It's the next day and I just wrapped up with work, so I'm gonna go back to working on my reading journal and listening to the favorites. I'm getting close to the end of the favorites, so I may give you final thoughts. I was really grumpy last night after spending so much time in my reading journal. I have so much fun and I get so lost in it, but then when I come out of it, I'm like in a haze, and then I'm like, wait, what time is it? And I'm like, wow, I should have gone to bed. Almost like when I do a puzzle, like I just can't stop. I get so like enveloped in that activity, so it's really great for escapism. But then sometimes when I get done with it, I like need a little bit of time to like decompress, and I didn't have that last night because I wanted to like update you guys right away and go to bed. So all that to say, I am feeling much better and I'm really loving the book. I feel like I was being a little too critical last night. Some of my thoughts kind of stand, like I think it's a little too long and there's a few things about it that aren't like perfect to me, but I'm really loving the book. It's tracking for like a 4-star, but depending on how it ends, it could go up. And I will say like the audiobook is really good and the full voice cast is amazing. So the audiobook's great. This author, apparently, I haven't read anything else from her, but I think she usually writes mystery thrillers. So it's kind of like a suspenseful drama, sports romance, but like written almost like a mystery thriller where you're like wanting to figure out what like twists and turns are going to come next. And the chapters are literally like 2 pages. So when I'm like physically reading it, I like can't put it down because of like the format of it. I'm like, oh my gosh, next chapter, next chapter. There's these like little cliffhangers at every chapter, which just makes it so bingeable. But then when I'm listening to it, I just noticed and kind of like put the pieces together that while I'm listening, I don't notice those cliffhangers as much because it just kind of like feels like a continuous listening experience. So it's not as like heart racing. And I don't know, I'm not getting like as excited for like, oh my gosh, I have to keep reading or I have to keep listening. It's just kind of like a continuous, listening experience when you're listening to it. So I just like feel like that's a miss that I don't get to like have that same feeling while I'm listening, if that makes sense. So anyways, loving the book. Gonna finish up my February TBR spread. Okay, I finished updating my reading journal, so I wanted to show you the updates that I made. We have the 2025 book count page, so I colored in the 7 boxes that I needed to for January. I have already read some books in February, but I think I'm just going to continue updating this monthly because it's a little bit easier that way to make sure I'm like tracking with which books I have logged and which ones I haven't. And then my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 challenge, I did add cultish and check that off for my nonfiction section, so that was a win. Then we have 25 books to read in 2025. So my plan for this is that I'm just gonna color around the book with like a fun coordinated color once I read it. So I read 4 books from this list in January. Then we have my reading records page. So I just went ahead and filled these out. This is one that I could fill in as I go, but also, I feel like sometimes my ratings change throughout the month, so it's nice to like give it a minute before I put my rating in. I mean, I may go ahead and just like write the book and the author as I read them just to make my life easier. We'll see. Then we have my series tracker. Added these 2 and I smudged them so bad, so I learned my lesson on that. I really need to like wait and even give it like a day for the ink to dry, or just maybe use a different pen because this smudged horribly, but we're just gonna pretend that it didn't. Then I have my books per month page, so I colored in 7 boxes for the 7 books that I read, and I put in a sticker of Blue Sisters because that was my favorite book that I read in January. Next up, we have my TBR cart page, so I got to color in Wild Love from the TBR cart, but that was the only one on here. To be fair though, I didn't put any of the books on my 25 I want to read in 2025 on here because I thought it'd be fun to have them as a different challenge. Then we have my Read the Rainbow page, and I was thinking I would just like as I go fill these with book covers. I already have ones that match here, but what I'm thinking I may do is I may just wait and at the very end of the year fill this out with my favorite of that color. So that's my update on this page. Then we have my reading bucket list. So I colored in a box that represents one of each of the books I read this month. I basically was able to fill out quite a few of these, and like I could have done more, right? Like I could have start a new series with the Rose Hill series, but what I did was each one book gets to fill out 1 box. Some books could fill out multiple where it's like lit fic and it intimidates me, but like we're only assigning 1 per box. It's so fun to see this already coming to life. Then we have my From A to Z. And again, this is kind of the same as the Read the Rainbow one, where I thought I would just start filling it in as I go. But basically, I wrote really light in pencil the books that I read this month that go with each letter. So I think I'm just gonna keep filling these in these boxes throughout the year in pencil. And then at the end of the year, I will stick on my favorite of all that I read with that letter. So that's kind of the plan for now, but it also helps me where I can monitor like which ones don't have any books in them yet and which ones do, since they're in pencil. This is my January spread for the month. I love the way this one turned out. So it was just like my January title page and then my TBR. So I went through and wrote like a check or an X if I ended up reading the books in my TBR, which I thought was a fun little addition. And then the next page is like a full spread on my favorite book of the month. Blue Sisters was a 5-star. It was my first 5-star of 2025. So on this side, it's a little bit more like my review and thoughts. And then this side is more like just the aesthetic of the book and stuff. I just wrote my little review, my little synopsis, and then I have some of my like favorite quotes also written out. And I did this little sticky that just has like format, genre, pages, and then my start and finish dates and just all these photos. So if you've read Blue Sisters, I hope that you like this page and that you get where I'm coming from. Really happy with how this page turned out. It took me forever, but this is probably my favorite one that I worked on. Next up, we have my like January recap page. So on the left, we have my final January reads. So this is all the books I ended up actually reading in January. So I put my favorites at the top and wrote my 2 faves. And then this is my January recap page. I like feel okay about this page. I like it. I don't love it. I really love the header that I did. Just like freehanding some of this was not my favorite. And then we had some smudging once again. I like the idea of documenting all these numbers, like 7 books, genre breakdown, average pages per book, average pages per day, total pages, average star rating, how many I read from my 25 I want to read in 2025. Like, I like it, but I don't know. I just like don't love the way I like outlined some of this in black. I think that was like one of my bigger regrets, but it's fun. It's not supposed to be perfect, and that's okay. I really don't mind it. Okay, then this is the last page I did. This one turned out so cute as well. I'm obsessed. So this is the February title page. So this is like a similar format to this one for January. So this is the February version. So I have just like the month title, and then I did all of these little conversation hearts on the page. And then on this side, I did my Feb TBR and just outlined the 8 books that I put on my TBR for this month. So that's all that I've done. Once I finish reading for the month of February, then I'll go through and I'll do the same thing again. Favorite book of the month, book aesthetic, and then my monthly wrap-ups and stuff. But that is my reading journal update. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this a little bit. It's so much fun to update it. That's the updated reading journal. I have a whole video where I set this up. If you've missed that, I'll link it down below. Okay, I'm back from working on my reading journal, and literally as soon as I finished working on it, you've run out of Spotify listening hours like in my headphones, and I was like, oh my God. But I was at least glad that I got to listen to the audiobook while I was working on that. So that was a win, but it was like instant karma because I feel like I was whining about the audiobook, and then they were like, you know what? Then you can't listen to it anymore, actually. So I have about 100 pages left to go in the favorites. So I think I'm just gonna sit here after work tonight and finish up the favorites and give my final thoughts, because it is getting really good. And my chapter that Spotify left me on was such a cliffhanger. So this was so good. Hey guys, I finished The Favorites by Lane Fargo. You're actually propped up on top of the book. Hold on. Okay, I finished The Favorites by Lane Fargo, and I had to stare at a blank wall. And then after I couldn't stare at the blank wall anymore, I just watched TikToks about the book for 20 minutes. I'm overwhelmed with thoughts and emotions, and I don't know what to rate this book. My thoughts are that like I'm obsessed. Here's the thing that's getting me about it. The way that like at the end of each chapter, there was almost like mini cliffhangers throughout the entire book. I couldn't stop. But like Katarina's chapters, the writing of those, like it was good, but it wasn't like Blue Sister. I feel like I'm just comparing everything to Blue Sisters now. And all that to say, this was fantastic. They ruined me. And maybe like that's 5 stars, you know, like it doesn't have to be like the best writing I ever read. I'm just sitting here debating though, like, was it a 5? And you know, honestly, we may just have to see how I feel the rest of the month. Like, does it stick with me? But I'm somewhere between, I think I'm probably going to land at like a 4.5. And then, you know, it could become a 5. If you're in a reading slump, you have to read this. Sorry, I forgot to take my glasses. They're literally just blue light glasses too. I don't even need them to read. I just had them on from work. Anyways, I'm just literally laying here so cozy. If you like messy, toxic vibes, I think you'd like this. To the world, they were a scandal. To each other, an obsession. Stop. Like... Hi guys, I found myself scrolling on TikTok for a little too long. So I told myself I could keep scrolling on TikTok if I went and walked on my walking pad or went for a walk or got on the treadmill at the gym in my apartment. So I ended up going to the treadmill because it was already dark out, right? Because I spent the hour I had after work with light doing my reading journal. I'm done with phone time. Now we're done with phone time. So while I take a shower and blow out my hair for going into the office tomorrow, I think I'm going to start a new book, and I wanted to pick one from my TBR. However, I wanted to keep the Valentine's Day vibes going a little bit, so I was thinking about starting Is She Really Going Out With Him? But I couldn't find like a free audiobook anywhere since I already went through all of my Spotify hours, and I did find the free audiobook for Betting on You is on my Libby, like it was available now, and the free ebook is available now on my Libby. Like I literally got both. So I think I'm going to start listening to that, and I'm going to go shower. I think what I'm kind of learning through my cozy hobby vlog though is like, as great as all of these cozy hobbies, like playing on my Switch, doing puzzles, doing my reading journal, all of these things are, I really just like reading. That's the hobby that I like. And I don't know why I'm like forcing myself to do other cozy hobbies when like this is the ultimate cozy hobby, you know? The Favorites got me out of any book slump I could have ever been in. If you're in a book slump, read The Favorites. It was so good. So anyway, I'm still kind of reeling, and like I'm not really wanting to like dive right into another book that I feel like is going to be 5 stars, which is why I'm putting off a few of the other ones on my monthly TBR. Okay, I need to stop yapping. I'm going to let my camera charge, and I'll check back in later tonight. We're so back. Put my PJs on. I'm wearing Anders' blanket hoodie that I got him. Here's the update. I was listening to Betting on You for a while. I'm on page like 60 in the audiobook, but I found where I am in the book. Not too far. I'm liking it so far. Like, it's cute. But I was really curious about starting and just kind of seeing the initial setup and everything of Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So I did think it would be fun to do that together. I can record like 30-second clips at a time. Like, you can screen record on your Switch. I may try to do a little bit of screen recording, but I also may just like hang out with you guys for a minute and we can just chat. I was thinking it could be fun to play this and keep listening to the audiobook, but I feel like when I at least start a brand new game, it's hard to focus on something else. The problem is you have to hold down the screen capture button the whole time. So I'm like, I need this hand to play. Okay, new game. The graphics are so cute. That's one of the reasons I haven't really played Stardew Valley. And I know that that's silly. I should just play it. I'm just so used to like the really nice graphics in Animal Crossing that I want a game with like this level of graphics. Loading screen. Oh my gosh. Hello. Are you ready for our vacation at Big Adventures Park? I can't wait. Oh, you're telling me oh, here we go. I think I want to be a bunny. Oh, that's not a bunny. Why do I feel like the sheep is kind of cute? So, here's the look. Wait, it really has like Animal Crossing vibes. Wait, I'm gonna turn the volume up. I like that. Okay. I love the sound effects in Animal Crossing, like all of the noises, and this is doing a good job. If you want to change your appearance later, you can do so anytime at a mirror. Okay, so I'm on an airplane. You can go talk to some other passengers. An honor and a pleasure, good sir. I'm still chatting. Duh. Is this my seat? I don't remember. I think so. Oh, I think the plane's gonna catch on fire and we're gonna crash. This isn't funny right now, guys. I don't trust the airlines right now anyways. We don't have enough traffic control officers. We don't need to make jokes about planes not landing. This is like nightmare fuel, actually. Like, Starting a cozy game with a plane crash is kind of psychotic, but you know what? Are we gonna have to parachute out? Oh my gosh. Also, of course, I'm in the back of the line. Isn't this so exciting, guys? Maybe I'll just follow this light. Oh, there's Melody. Perfect.
Time to start getting ready for bed.
Oh, it's 10 p.m. I set up my lights in our room at 10 p.m. They go from normal to night mode to start helping us wind down for bed. So that's my sign. Okay, well, I'm probably just gonna play this a little bit more. I do feel like I could listen to the audiobook, so I'm probably gonna do that, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this cozy vlog. Honestly, I feel like I might just end it off here. I feel like I have enough footage and have been yapping for like 3 days now, and I gotta go in the office tomorrow, so it's just gonna not be as exciting, I feel like, of a vlog day. I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. I'm gonna try to get it up before or on Valentine's Day, since I feel like this is kind of like February themed. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you like these more casual, cozy vlogs where just some kind of like mood reading and hanging out. I just realized I was not holding my microphone, so I hope the audio was okay. But thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. Seriously, all of you still watching all the way to the end of this video means so much to me, and I just really appreciate you. Comment down below with the emoji that's like the heart with the arrow through it for Valentine's Day, so I can know who made it to the end. And if you're new to my channel and enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss an upload from me. But with all that being said, I think that's gonna be it for today's cozy vlog, but I will see you super soon in another one. Bye everyone!